I grew up in poverty. My father was a sharecropper. Feeding of the family came hard. They often depended upon government food distribution programs in order to have food on the table. So I know what it means to be poor, but it was a great learning experience for me as a child because that helped me focus on getting out of that situation. So I use that as a springboard to do better. When I turned 16, I got a job as a dishwasher, and it taught me discipline and self-reliance and perseverance. But I've learned along the way in being in news that I enjoyed politics. Ran for the state house, and lo and behold, here I am. My method of staying in touch with my constituents is usually to go to a local coffee shop. I will go sit there and listen to them and ask questions, and it's very helpful, and it also demonstrates to them that I'm interested in what's going on.
Representative Dan Howell has been working with FGA for several years, but he's especially worked on some welfare reform issues over the last couple of years. Last year, I know he was very excited to pass some welfare fraud bills, and this year he's worked on our Medicaid work requirements bill, as well as the low-income occupational fee waiver bill.
We're fortunate to have a partnership with FGA, and a young lady that works with FGA, Alexandria Gambrell, who came alongside, and she is fearless when it comes to defending and promoting a bill. And she came alongside and helped us with an intense education campaign. The education campaign worked, and it is now law in Tennessee, and TennCare is working on seeking a waiver from the Trump administration to institute the work requirements in Tennessee. If they're able-bodied and the recipients of welfare, food stamp programs, or TennCare insurance, they need to have some skin in the game, because working will help them to pull themselves out of a life of dependency, and they can become then productive citizens in our society. So the apprenticeship program bill directed the licensing boards for a particular profession to work with the professions who were interested, and for those students who did not want to go to school or could not afford to go to school, they could still learn a skilled trade by entering the apprenticeship program and end up with the same result and pass the same test, but the fee wouldn't be there. So it was a way to get them to enter the workforce and try to smooth the path for them. Now, the Freedom to Work bill, I was proud of that as well. We created a bill to eliminate those fees for certain low-income individuals. If they met a certain benchmark in their income, then if they were interested in moving into a certain profession, that fee would be waived for the first year. And it's just a way of trying to get people motivated to better their lives and to enter the workforce, which we desperately need in Tennessee and all across the United States. Well, the American dream for me was real, and I think it still exists for people who want to apply themselves, who want to work, and who want to achieve.
Dan is willing to be on the front line and to take the barbs, to take the arrows, to take the shots, to fight the battles so that his constituents can have a better life going forward.
America is still great, and we're getting greater, and I'm just excited for what the future holds.